The first time I came to YouTube headquarters was 4 years ago, and I had a pitch for the people here. My idea was, why don't we have a premium version of YouTube where you could pay 1 cent per view and you could see all the YouTube you like without ads. As a creator, I had done the back of the envelope calculation and figured out that that would be many times more revenue than the ads generate. I kind of dislike ads. I don't know about you, but I hate, having to skip after the first 5 seconds or clicking that little banner pop-up that comes up. And I also thought, for people in an education setting, like for teachers, I would love for them to be able to play the videos in classrooms without having to worry about the ads. My idea was like getting rid of two things I don't like at once, ads and pennies. At the same time, I don't think we should take away what YouTube is right now, which is a free platform for everyone, everywhere in the world. When 2 years ago I got to ask YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki a question, it was, why don't we have a premium version of YouTube yet? And I finally got to the bottom of it. The problem was all of the contracts. There are gazillion contracts with all the different creators and all the music industry and all these different professional players, and they would all have to be renegotiated. But last year, they went through that logistical nightmare. They renegotiated all their contracts. Some creators were not happy about it, but I was glad to see that they could finally move on this thing, which seems to be an obvious choice. It raises revenue for YouTube, it increases revenue for creators, and it gives viewers the option. You don't have to go with a premium model. You can stick with the old ad-supported model. That is totally fine, and it'll work exactly as before. I guess if you haven't heard, finally YouTube launched a premium version that's called YouTube Red, and at least it's launched in the US. It'll be coming to other territories later down the track. And they did not go with the whole 1 cent per view thing, and I think that's probably because even though 1 cent is a tiny amount, it is a slight economic disincentive to watching more YouTube, and of course that is not what YouTube wants. So instead they've gone for a $9.99 a month model, which is all you can watch YouTube without any advertising, and then it'll also make it so that you can play YouTube in the background. So if you're on your phone or something, you can have a video going. You can also be scrolling through your phone, checking other things, which I think is very good for music listeners who use YouTube kind of as a music service. And also you can download the videos so you can play them when you're traveling, when you're on a plane, which again could be very handy. And something else YouTube is doing is they are taking some of that revenue from, the premium model, and they are funneling it back to creators to help them make premium content, which will be available exclusively for YouTube Red users. I've got some documentary ideas that I would like to do, but they're kind of big and they require investment, and if we did it like Uranium last year, that was kind of a frustration for me because I didn't own Uranium and I couldn't just launch it on YouTube. It went through this old school model of, TV distribution where someone owns the rights and then they sell them into different territories. And it's awful for, everyone who's come with me on this whole YouTube adventure because, I think we are all familiar with the idea of launching it simultaneously everywhere around the world online. So to launch it on TVs staggered throughout the world and miss most of the world, it is totally a suboptimal experience. If you want to sign up for YouTube Red, you can click on the link in the description. This is actually a particular link that YouTube has given me, and if you choose to sign up via this link, they will be rewarding me. And so that's positive. If you want to support Veritasium and the channel, then this is one more way to do it. If you don't feel like getting YouTube Red, do not feel in any way pressured. If you don't feel like it's valuable to you, that's totally cool. I feel like this video is a strange conflict of interest because you may see this as like, oh, Derek gets rewarded for promoting this thing, and it's true. But the other truth of the matter is, this is something that I wanted to have happen for like 4 years, and I was pushing YouTube to do this. So I don't think it's because of me that they've made YouTube Red, but I was definitely there with them asking the question, why is this option not available? Because it's an option I would like, it's an option that I think would be valuable to many people, and it's just an option at the end of the day. Why don't we at least make that available as something people can do? So, you want to do it? Link in the description. You don't? It's cool. I'll see you next time.